What is good, YouTube? You know what it is. It's your boy CJ Fanatic, man. Boy, it's been a while, and it's been a good month or so. Easy 2 months since I posted a video, but I couldn't wait to talk about some basketball with y'all. And I'm just going to talk about NBA free agency. Now, I already think, which I know I want to talk about. I want to talk about everything that's going on, everything that's happened from the beginning of free agency to where we are right now in free agency. And I want to talk about, y'all already know I want to talk about Kawhi Leonard trade. Now, it's very, Toronto, I'm going to be honest with you, they lost the trade. They lost the trade. I think we can all admit that the Toronto Raptors lost that trade. And even I would tell you straight up, I would tell Raptors fans straight up that they lost that trade. Because as good as Kawhi is, let's not get it wrong. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he easily could be third, second best player in the NBA. When he is healthy, he's one of the best, one of the best defenders, probably the best defender. He's a volume scorer. He can attack the basket. He can shoot mid range. He has to shoot the three. He's one of the better two-way players in the NBA. Now we all know about him and his love fest for just being in California and LA. So obviously for the past couple of weeks, months, oh, Kawhi Leonard to LA, Kawhi Leonard to the Lakers, oh, he going to the Lakers, oh, now he's going to the Clippers. And then obviously he ends up on the Raptors because they traded him. And the Spurs, you can easily say I feel like they won the trade because they get DeMar DeRozan when he has, I think, another 3 years left on his contract, so you get easily 3 years of DeMar DeRozan, a guy who is probably the Raptors' most loyal franchise player that they ever had. They never, because in the past, when star players in Toronto entered free agency, they left. Like Vince Carter, star in Toronto, he left. I think he may got traded, whatever. He ended up leaving. Chris Bosh, obviously, he left Miami to form the big three with LeBron and D-Wade. So it was rare that a superstar in Toronto stayed, and DeMar DeRozan stayed. He was loyal to the city of Toronto. And that goes to show that loyalty is just a word of sports. It's literally just a word of sports. It doesn't really mean anything, because when a player leaves in free agency, they always say, oh, he wasn't loyal to the fans, he wasn't loyal to the team because he left to go play for another team. No, he left because he found a better opportunity somewhere else, and probably because of more money as well. He doesn't owe nobody nothing. And you gotta think about it from the team standpoint, that front offices aren't loyal either. There's been plenty of times of loyal players being traded. Just think of Isaiah Thomas. Just think of the Isaiah Thomas situation last year. Celtics' best player, he finished, I should say 2 years ago, their best player, finished like 5th in MVP voting. He played a playoff game literally the day after his sister's tragic death. Literally the day before Game 1 against the Bulls in the playoffs. And he was willing to sign a max contract with the Celtics the following offseason to stay there for the next 4 or 5 years. And guess what? He gets rewarded with being traded. So loyalty is not a thing. It's not a thing with players. It's not a thing with front offices. And the Raptors, they're going to know what it's like losing a player like DeMar DeRozan, even though they got Kawhi Leonard. Because let's be real, Kawhi Leonard's going to be a one-year rental. He's a free agent after this upcoming season, and there's no doubt in my mind he leaves. There's no doubt in my mind he leaves to go out west and play for the Lakers and team up with LeBron, or he either decides to have his own team with the Clippers. I really wouldn't be surprised if he ends up leaving. Now, if he ends up re-signing with Toronto, I'd be very shocked. I think we'll all be shocked if he was to end up signing with the Raptors, re-signing with the Raptors. And if we do, then so be it. Then I guess he changed his mind after all. Now, I also want to talk about the DeMarcus Cousins situation with him signing with the Golden State Warriors. Now, listen, we all know before Kevin Durant joined the Warriors a couple years ago that the Warriors they're the best team in the NBA. 73 wins, only 9 losses, made it to the finals, up 3-1. Even though the Cavs came back, we all knew still the better team was the Warriors. They lost because they blew a 3-1 lead. But we all know the better team was the Golden State Warriors, who some people say is the greatest regular season. Well, they are the greatest regular season team of all time. So obviously, they weren't really a super team then. They weren't a super team then. They literally drafted Curry, then they drafted Clay, and then they drafted Draymond. They didn't sign Curry or trade for Clay or trade for Draymond or sign all three of them. The only player up until then they signed was Kevin Durant. That literally was the only player up until then they signed. And then obviously, DeMarcus Cousins. Now, this DeMarcus Cousins thing could either just be a 1 year. It could just be a 1 year thing. It literally could just be a 1 year thing where he plays this season out with the Warriors, comes back in around January, February from his Achilles injury that he suffered last season. I would just no doubt in my mind they win a ring. They probably sweep their way through the playoffs, knowing the Warriors. And then next year he leaves and probably signs somewhere else because he's proven himself that he could be healthy. Simple as that. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a long time since I posted a YouTube video, so I was actually thirsty to post a video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Click that like button, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.